Tonight on Q2, brazen scammers strike Billings and skip town.
It's the highest reward we've ever offered, and we're getting in the ballpark of 100 leads a day.
Career criminals on the run accused of stealing an RV and a pickup, and now one local business is putting them on blast. Plus, allies in aging.
We pulled a merger off that's really powerful.
Two Billings nonprofits unite to better help a growing population. And stress-free skies.
We're going to build on this ranking that we have.
The Billings Airport is now in the top 10 when it comes to easy travel experiences. The MTN 530 News starts right now.
From Montana's news leader, this is the MTN 530 News.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Andrea Lutz. A pair of smooth-talking thieves leaves a local business fuming after driving off with a $100,000 RV, but that's not all. Police say before that, they stole a pickup to haul it and drove both right out of town. As Hannah Pettiferi reports, these brazen thefts are just the latest from a pair of seasoned con artists.
He worked a number of people in this store as well as other folks in the community.
What would you do if your $100,000 trailer was stolen? Dustin Bretz answers that question.
We will financially support law enforcement. We'll put planes in the air. We will travel. We will find these folks and we'll bring them to justice.
On June 28th, a trailer from Brett's RV and Marine in Billings left the lot, hitched to a trailer, allegedly stolen from a local car dealer.
We had a trailer stolen from us by what appears to be a longtime felon that's been traveling the country doing this to folks.
According to Bretz, a man who used the name of Jonathan Shane Roberts gave them a bad check for the trailer.
We realized that these checks were returned from our bank as fraudulent checks.
Bretz highlighting the creativity.
These checks are very well done. As we've shared these with law enforcement and now the FBI.
Tim Furch says he was also ripped off by this man.
He was just a professional thief.
Furch rented out a townhome to him.
We went to his the townhome that he rented, and he was gone, vacated.
But also left something behind.
He left a whole box full of information. It's almost like he had a last trip for all of his most important papers and then drove away without them.
Bretz says this information dates back to the 1980s.
There's a file box with the initial pardons from judges in Louisiana in 1988 and in 1993, which I have to believe started the track record of a career criminal.
Yellowstone County Sheriff Mike Linder tells us they are still gathering evidence in this case. Meanwhile, Bretz is doing his own police work and taking to social media.
We blew up Facebook, and so we're just hoping that somebody can help us find him.
Looking for help to find the truck and trailer.
We'll continue to fly the areas around Montana to make sure that as those tips come in that we can recover the trailer and truck as quickly as possible.
In Billings, Hannah Pettiferi, MTN News.
The visibility is literally better right now than it was just a couple of minutes ago. We could not see the road, and back there somewhere is Billings Logan International Airport. The temperatures have been dropping off since midnight, mainly into the 50s here throughout the afternoon. So statewide temperatures in the 50s and some 60s. Notice Worland down at 78 degrees, so the cold air is really kind of just getting stuck there from Cody towards Sheridan. Compared to yesterday, we're 44 degrees chillier right now than we were at the same time 24 hours ago. And as far as rainfall goes, well, Billings has had, for the most part, light rain. Check out some of those rain numbers, well over an inch across areas east of the divide. The forecast coming up.
By 2040, the number of people living to 100 is expected to quadruple. That growing need is why two Billings nonprofits have joined forces to better serve that aging population. Tonight, Haley Monaco takes us inside Allies in Aging and how they're working to make a lasting impact.
3, 2, 1.
Can we do more better?
It's a day of celebration.
We pulled a merger off. That's really powerful.
After 6 months of hard work, Big Sky Senior Services and the Adult Resource Alliance have officially come together as allies in aging.
One works better than two because we have cut a lot of overhead, for one thing. So just if you think about business, it was a good business move.
I'm talking about the work.
We're bringing together really strong programs that can serve seniors in their homes, as well as serving folks at our meal sites.
Before the special ribbon cutting and open house, the Meals on Wheels crew was busy carrying on business as usual. And that's exactly what will continue happening. All the same services now in one, a critical step as the older adult population continues to grow.
We're in this time right now where baby boomers are aging, and that generation is big. We're not, finger pointing and saying, go there to get help. You can get help right where you are, which is really important to us.
Receiving quality care and being heard.
In 5 years at Allies in Aging, if every person who walks through our door knows that they matter, we will have done a good job.
All from a team who cares.
I have always been really excited to help individuals in our communities who tend to get kind of set to the side, I feel like.
What we build now is going to be really important in the future.
In Billings, Haley Monaco, MTN News.
Gas prices in Montana are climbing this week, outpacing the national average. The state average is now $3.26 a gallon, 11 cents higher than the national average of $3.15. That's up 5 cents from a month ago, but still well below last year's prices. In Billings, drivers are seeing a slight break with an average of $3.19 a gallon, down 2 cents from last week. The highest statewide average on record was set in June of 2022 at $4.90 a gallon. Heading out of town, you might be flying through one of the least stressful airports in the country. The Billings Airport has landed in the top 10 nationwide for making travel a breeze. As Augustus Marceau shows us, it's just one way the airport is working to make your next trip even better.
Billings Airport's feelings are soaring today after being ranked 7th in the nation for stress-free travel.
Well, we were pleasantly surprised at being in the top 10 in the nation for airports that Travel and Leisure's readers felt were the best when it came to the travel experience.
Jeff Roach, the director of aviation at Billings Logan International Airport, says the recognition from Travel and Leisure is very appreciated. Passengers voted on the awards and praised the airport for its easy access, short lines, and the relaxed experience. Roach says the airport has plans to make travel special all year round.
We're going to build on this ranking that we have and continue to make the customer experience at the aisle the best that it can be.
Only 5 points away from first place, Billings' very own international airport came out with a score of 79.53.
You know, Billings is one of 2 airports on the west side to make the list, with us getting beat out by Portland International, who took 2nd place. TF Green International in Rhode Island took the top spot. In Billings, Augustus Marceau, MTN News.
Crews are now beginning work on some finishing touches for a Montana landmark, the Cathedral of St. Helena. For the past 2 summers, a restoration company has worked on strengthening the building's spires. Now crews will fill the anchor holes from past scaffolding and finish up areas previously inaccessible. Workers are using a lime-based mortar for the project, which is historically accurate to the building and requires a specific temperature to set properly. The Montana Department of Justice is taking new steps to support mind, body, and spirit of its employees. For the first time, a program offering spiritual care and comfort on the job is up and running. MTN's Ali Kaiser introduces us to one of the chaplains hoping to make a difference.
Pledge to serve all members of the Montana Department of Justice.
They may not wear similar badges or law enforcement uniforms.
I will always strive to be a source of strength.
But these roughly 10 men and women are all now officially employees of the Montana Department of Justice.
I'm excited, very excited.
Scott Falkowski is a part-time pastor at Mount Helena Community Church.
I believe I've been blessed with an ear to listen.
Listening to staff with the DOJ is just one part of the work the chaplains will do. They will also share resources, assist on incidents, lead prayers, and provide trainings.
We have a lot of professionals here at the Montana Department of Justice that deal with a lot of trauma.
This is stuff that you can't just leave at the office.
The chaplaincy program will provide support to all DOJ employees. Some, like Montana Highway Patrol troopers and investigators with the Division of Criminal Investigations, regularly experience trauma.
Taking care of them spiritually and mentally is a huge component of their well-being.
Religious background does not matter. The chaplaincy program is a support tool for whoever may need it. A group of helpers on call and spread out all across the state.
My whole goal is to help people become whole, become, healed from instances, or at least be on the journey towards healing.
A journey towards healing and help for men and women who devote their lives to helping others themselves.
Everyone needs the opportunity to find healing.
Now, if you would like to get involved in the chaplaincy program, you can visit this story on our website. In Helena, I'm Allie Kaiser, MTN News.